I've been using the 2015 13-inch MacBook Pro for almost 5 years now, and a couple of weeks ago, I made the decision to sell it. Honestly, it was an easier decision than I thought it would be. I've enjoyed using it over the last 4, almost 5 years. It's been a solid companion and an absolute powerhouse. In terms of my experience of Windows PCs and Windows laptops, it's been miles better. The time it took to go from brand new to slowing down was a lot greater. And the boot up speeds, the Apple ecosystem, and even though when I first used it, it was a bit jarring to use Mac OS over Windows that I was more used to. Once I was used to it, I preferred it. It was a lot better. There's some things which I prefer on Windows, but overall, Mac OS did not let me down. It seemed to work well and stay consistent for a long time. I used it for running a small tech review website, spreadsheets, Word documents. I used it occasionally for stuff in work, emails, shopping online, social media browsing, just the general day-to-day stuff. And honestly, I didn't have any issues apart from when it came to editing 4K video. So I've been using my MacBook to edit videos since I first started uploading to YouTube almost 3 years ago now. And it was fine. I was editing video 1080p from my iPhone 7. But then as the video quality has got better on the iPhone, and I still use that for recording most of my videos, the MacBook just couldn't keep up. And even when you're using my Android phone, recording 4K 30, which is, I'm led to believe, the correct video format, it still struggled and it started to slow down. It's starting to get slower at editing, slower at rendering, and it was just dragging on. It was a great device and it kept up well with battery life and speed and power for most things, wherever I used it, whether that was home or work, or even loitering around Starbucks for an unnecessarily long time because I want that hipster lifestyle. But as I said, the main problem I had with it was editing video. It struggled and it became frustrating to edit and it took longer to do and it put me off wanting to make videos. Other than that, it kind of gathered dust. I don't really type Word documents anymore. I don't work much in Excel. It was just only there for occasional use. Every now and then I would open it up to do something that was just easier, and if it was lengthy to do on a computer, I would do it on my MacBook. The occasional thumbnail, editing things on YouTube Studio, just little stuff like that that tend to be a bit easier to do on a laptop as opposed to on an app on your phone. However, for most things, the iPad was more useful. It's quicker to use, easier to get out, and surprisingly, here's the big thing, it's better at editing 4K video. I've been using LumaFusion, as noted in my last video about the iPad, which you can check out up here, and it renders and loads 4K video and it cuts it up seamlessly, and I don't have any stutter, any stammer, any slowdown when using my iPad from 2017 like I did using my MacBook from 2015. The versatility of the iPad, with its being light and small, handheld, the battery life lasting longer in standby, and just being always on and always ready, just press the home button and get straight onto it, is more convenient than the MacBook ever was. As quick as it was at booting up, it's not the iPad. For life on the go and that mobile work life, it makes more sense to have the iPad in my bag than it made to have a MacBook in my bag. And unfortunately, the way that things are devaluing these days, it was just time to wave goodbye to the MacBook when I ran into some financial difficulties. I thought I'd be a lot more sad about parting ways with it because I've had it for a long time, and as I say, it used to be daily basis, and that daily basis turned into almost weekly basis. It just didn't make sense to keep hold of it and just have it around for the odd occasion. The bottom line is, laptops just aren't as important in everyday lives for most people anymore. So it didn't make sense to have this, what was £1,500 worth of computer, and there's now £300 worth of computer, just lying around depreciating in value all the time. For most things I need, like editing these videos, typing emails, shopping online, day-to-day browsing, I can use stuff like this, or I can use my phone. And I get having a PC or a laptop is more convenient for some things, and maybe if my video production gets high quality, maybe if I start using a DSLR or an actual camera to record rather than just use my phone, then maybe, yeah, just maybe, I will go back to a PC or Mac, who knows. But for now, the iPad's more than sufficient for what I need and what most people need as well. The switch, when it came to it, was pretty easy. I thought it would be difficult, and I thought I'd be quite sad parting ways. Unfortunately, I think I've made the best decision. Sorry, MacBook, but your time is up. Although, that MacBook Pro 16-inch does look pretty cool. So we'll see. What do you think anyway? Like Windows PC, laptops, or Mac and MacBook? Which is the way to go? What do you use your laptop or MacBook for on a daily basis? Let me know in the comments. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more videos in the future. Thank you.